Two accounting powerhouses, trusted by businesses from Mumbai to Manhattan. One big question: which one really delivers? On the left, TallyPrime, all-in-one accounting for Indian businesses. And on the right, AccountEdge Pro, robust desktop accounting for Mac and Windows. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Before we jump in, let me show you our mind map. It's basically how we're going to break down this comparison. So we've got price, deployment, and accessibility, features, compliance and localization, ease of use and flexibility, scalability, and finally, customer support and community. We're going to walk through each one, side by side. So first up, let's talk money. Price. Starting with TallyPrime, you get custom pricing tailored for Indian businesses, and yeah, there's a free trial if you just want to kick the tires. But you'll need to pay extra for those fancy cloud features and, well, the desktop version is a one-off license that might sting a bit up front. Now, AccountEdge Pro. It comes in cheaper, with plans starting around $15 a month or a straight $399 for a lifetime license in 2025. Definitely affordable. And it's aimed at small businesses. The catch? No free version, and you'll have to pay again when big updates drop. So if you're counting pennies, AccountEdge Pro squeaks ahead here. Deployment and accessibility. How easy is it to actually use these wherever you are? TallyPrime works offline. Super reliable. You can get remote access via Tally on cloud if you want, and there's even a mobile app. Thing is, that main desktop app isn't truly cloud native, so you'll need extra setup and some more cash for cloud stuff. AccountEdge Pro, on the other hand, is all about desktop. It works great on Mac and Windows, totally offline, and you don't have to worry about internet hiccups. If you need remote access, it's doable, but you'll be relying on third-party tools. So for straightforward desktop use and accessibility, AccountEdge Pro takes this one. All right, let's geek out on features for a sec. TallyPrime absolutely shines with GST-compliant invoicing and tax filing. Seriously handy if you're dealing with Indian taxes. You get inventory, payroll, multi-location, multi-user. Plus, those dashboards are customizable for whatever data you need. Downside, real-time syncing across branches is a bit clunky, and honestly, the way it handles ledgers can feel rigid. AccountEdge Pro brings the heat too. You get pro-level invoicing, all the basics like inventory, payroll, even time billing, and job tracking, which is cool for service businesses. Plus, you can do credit card processing and grab data from your bank feeds. Not so great. You won't find native GST or India tax tools, and if you're outside the US, AU, NZ, or CA, localization is, kind of basic. But overall, TallyPrime just nudges ahead thanks to those tailored India features. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know? TallyPrime is used by over 2 million businesses in India. That's a wild number when you think about how many folks rely on it every single day. Now, compliance and localization. This is a massive deal. TallyPrime is basically made for GST in India. It adapts to tax laws, so if you're worried about audits, it's your safety net. But if you're working outside India, like in the US or EU, you're pretty much out of luck. AccountEdge Pro, flip side, is tuned for US, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand compliance. So, no official GST support for India, and their localization is pretty much locked to major English-speaking regions only. This one's easy. TallyPrime wins big on compliance if you're operating in India. Ease of use and flexibility. Okay, this is where things get kind of interesting. TallyPrime, once you get the hang of it, is super efficient for accountants. Lots of options to customize, and the mobile app helps. But let's be honest, the interface looks stuck in the early 2000s. If you're not an accountant, expect a steep learning curve. AccountEdge Pro counters that with a modern, slick design that feels right at home on Mac or Windows. It's much easier if you're new to accounting, but a bit less customizable compared to TallyPrime. If you want something you can just pick up and use, AccountEdge Pro takes it. Scalability. How far can you grow with these? TallyPrime's got multi-location and multi-user support pretty much down. It's why you see mid-size and even bigger businesses in India using it. The catch is, syncing data between branches isn't always instant, and you have to set up some infrastructure if you go on-premise. AccountEdge Pro is solid for small to medium businesses, but if you're thinking multi-branch with instant data everywhere, it falls short. So for scaling up, TallyPrime gets the nod here. Lastly, customer support and community. TallyPrime offers help through phone, live chat, email, you name it. Plus, their user base in India is huge, so forums are buzzing. You might get hit with a premium fee for top-tier support, though. AccountEdge Pro also gives you phone and email support, plus a super detailed knowledge base and active communities, especially in North America and Australia. Only issue? International users might be chasing their tail with the time zone difference. Honestly, both nail support for their main audience, so let's call this one a tie. Okay, quick visual check. If we plot all these categories side by side on a radar chart, you start seeing this pattern. TallyPrime dominates where compliance and scale matter, thanks to those tailored Indian features. AccountEdge Pro spreads its wings with price, ease of use, and desktop convenience, making it the go-to for small biz owners, especially if you love working offline. So, putting it all together, if you're an Indian business looking for that GST edge and scalable features, TallyPrime is kind of hard to beat. But if you're running your books in the US, Australia, or Canada, especially on Mac, AccountEdge Pro is going to fit like a glove. Each one's got their quirks, but honestly, picking the winner boils down to what your business needs most. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next